Today is the day of the Week 3 match for Esports, and this time we will be seeing Ames High against Waukee Northwest.
Do I play Somber or do I play something else?
I don't understand. I don't want to run up Somber.
The first mode that we'll be seeing is the mode where both teams try to contest a point, attempting to capture it. This will be a best of 2 in the round count before a team can earn a point.
Oh, they're Orisa? Wow.
There's Reaper top.
Yeah, I see that. You fail.
Northwest's Immortality Field goes down early as JC the Ana is the first to fall, but Parker from Ames High falls quickly as well.
Guys, rip.
And Ames High is finding themselves quickly team wiped.
Switching Tracer to Gas.
If you would.
Ames High will be attempting to push back on past the Risa, who is notable for their ability to turn golden, making themselves immune to knockback effects and taking reduced damage. The Risa is pushing up far, trying to find any opportunities they can, as Ames High loses since it is the first of their supports. Northwest is doing a great job just playing cautiously, making sure they don't lose anybody, as Ames High is struggling to find a way in. Waukee is first to gathering all of their ults, with almost all 5 ready, as Ames High is beginning to use theirs, attempting to find a way in. But the double ult from Waukee, powering up the Risa as they attempt to team wipe, was successful. Ames High is taking a flank route, but the Reaper ult takes down both of Ames High's supports. And the first round will be going to Waukee Northwest, with Ames High not managing to capture the point once. This point is very noticeable in its hole in the center of the point, which the teams can attempt to pull the opposing team down, and characters without good movement will be forced to take a long route around, removing them from the team fight for a short moment.
And then back piece, all he's doing is slow burst heals onto Marissa.
I can probably go to Zarya, right?
You have to. Just hazard for now.
I also don't know if Hazard's the best to go into Orisa, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean.
Ames High quickly initiates the fight, trying to find a pick, but Coconut Gaming, the Junkrat, is the first to fall on Ames High side. And Ames High loses both of their damage dealers, so it will be very hard to find a KO. As since Ana manages to hold on for a surprisingly long time, but does not manage to find a KO. Waukee is doing a great job of making sure to put players low to either find a chance to finish them off or at least push them out of the team fight for a short moment. The Risa ult comes out, pulling opponents in trying to find an opportunity to burst them all down, as Larissa gets slept by the Ana, but it's not enough to prevent more of Ames High's team from going down.
Right side.
Parker has swapped characters, trying to find a way to burst down opponents while giving his teammates invincibilities with the character Zarya. And Orisa is pushing up far, attempting to find more time to take down Ames High's team, as many ults get used, resulting in a team wipe for Ames High.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, oh really? I got prepared for you.
Is this just a high dance? Oh, that's cool.
Ames High is running out of time to find their way onto the point,
I'm troubling.
with Parker playing aggressively for his team, trying to give them the chance to push further forward. As
Pass one.
the Reaper for
No ammo,
Northwest
no ammo.
falls,
They're all low, no ammo.
and Ames High is finding their way onto the point.
He has it again.
And
Orisa one.
more teammates for Waukee Northwest are falling as
Reaper, right side.
Ames High takes the team fight just as the
One.
match enters overtime.
Alright. Half.
Can we kill him?
Literally 1 HP.
Ames High is pushing up, attempting to find any picks they can, while making sure none of their teammates fall. Waukee is pushing back up, being very cautious as they try to find their way back onto the point. Parker making sure to keep an eye on both doorways as his teammates channel their healing into him, keeping him completely alive. Waukee is using a flank to get into
Battle, battle.
Kill, dead.
Nice.
the Reaper has
They wasted ammo.
the Waukee Reaper used their ult trying to find picks, but
What's up, that?
were not able to find any notable kills as Waukee is forced to retreat. Waukee is changing their characters, making sure to keep in mind what strategies they can use as they are starting to go more aggressive as time is beginning to run out.
No, I'm getting dough, that's fine, I dropped. Watch out.
Waukee is pushing forward as their tracer flanks, and Parker the Zarya got knocked down into the pit, and without any movement abilities, he's going to be pushed off of the point.
Orisa one. Anti.
Orisa.
I'm one.
Waukee is going to be forced
Tracer
to.
trap, tracer trap.
Waukee has taken the point, and
You're all grabbed.
unless Ames High can contest the point within a second, this is going to be Waukee's win, with a very close game.
Their hold is pretty good. Stop pushing from the tank.
This round will be pushing the point, with Waukee starting as the attackers and Ames High attempting to prevent them from pushing the objective. And this will be a contest of which team can push it the furthest. Ames High has continued going with Parker on Zarya, hoping to make use of his defensive bubbles to keep their teammates safe, as Northwest has completely changed their team makeup with characters they rarely used in previous rounds, if at all.
I don't get it.
I feel like this distance usually, but like, that's not bad.
Dude, I'm like, I don't know, it's the other side where Ashton is where I come from with my things. I'm Cash Gamer, remember?
Diva. That's not bad.
This is actually fine.
Ames High is strategizing against the unexpected character change, and the tank for Waukee has already changed characters,
I'm dropping.
playing mind games with Ames High as the round just narrowly begins.
They're gonna die.
Can you ask?
I die. I'm getting hard.
Hold up, Anna. Rip. I'm just gonna walk up to Anna.
Since the Ana falls,
Drop half.
but Ames High appears to have the advantage in this fight, with more Waukee Northwest players falling than Ames High. And since this has already changed characters, quickly adapting to Waukee, who is adapting just as quickly with the character swaps.
I'm half. I'm still gonna play aggressive though, scare them off.
Soldier.
Hold off, Lucio.
Their other support also.
Nice.
We're seeing great usage of May's Ice Wall, creating a barrier for the enemy team to deal with at a moment's notice,
Wrong dive.
coming from Coconut Gaming on Ames High,
Absolute. Kill.
as Ramatra from Waukee Northwest falls early. A big boon for Ames High, giving them an opportunity to push back Waukee. Ames High is getting close to 2 ults ready, and
Good stagger too.
Yeah, great stagger.
I have Liz. Okay.
Waukee is taking a flank route, attempting to find a way in, pushing through a small tunnel.
They switched Bastion. That was a bad ring.
Waukee is rushing out, trying to find an opportunity, as Ames High uses all of their resources,
Over dead. They didn't touch point.
and Waukee appears to be taking the round, although by narrow margins, burning almost all of their ults in the process, with Ames High still looking good with 2 ults ready to go.
It's just wrong. Juno's gonna come back soon though.
I've got hope for this.
Bastion high ground.
Ames High is pushing back on, attempting to prevent Waukee from gathering too many resources, as Ames High takes damage but is quickly recovering, and the Ramatra ult is popped, damaging anybody nearby while healing it, as Waukee reaches the first checkpoint, getting extra time for the round as Ames High gets team wiped.
I threw it on the ground and it didn't even pop.
Oh boy, cannot go over.
Yeah, because now things that hit the floor count is hitting it now.
Yeah, I'm saying the only thing that hit it was the ROM and it didn't insta-back. Like, there's no reason to have broken that fast. Unless I got shot by a soldier thing that didn't take damage.
Bastion right side walk out. I'm dropping down.
Ames High is trying to find opportunities to take out Waukee players early as they attempt to slow down their push,
Lucio half.
but the teams seem to be at a current slow impasse as Kale de Lucio falls for Waukee Northwest, followed by Lillipuff, the Juno on Ames High. Both teams are playing carefully, trying not to lose any key players, as 2 ults are popped from Waukee Northwest, dealing what is close to a team wipe to Waukee Northwest, getting them very close to the checkpoint.
Am I trying to touch? Yeah. No, I know. Winner. Go together. Okay, this is gonna be. Yeah.
Ames High is playing carefully, contesting the checkpoint as the May ult attempts to freeze Waukee Northwest players, giving them a crucial opportunity to take them out. As Waukee Northwest used 2 ults on an already very over fight. However, with the new checkpoint, Waukee Northwest finds themselves with an abundance of time to reach the next objective. Now, with the final objective for Waukee Northwest's push in sight, Ames High is going to need to start playing more aggressively to kill a very large amount of time, as Parker is killed after many shots are poured into him by Waukee Northwest. Ames High is going to be finding it hard to stop the push at this point.
All I can do is stall, really.
Ames High is stalling the payload as much as they can, but they are able to touch, using what's left of their ults as best they can. But it is not enough to stop Waukee Northwest as they reach the objective with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to spare. Ames High has to not only reach the objective, but then prepare for an overtime match, which will use their remaining time from the previous round in order to decide who will be the winner.
I just wanna. I'm thinking. Do you wanna just full dive? I think we just full dive.
Northwest is using the same team composition as they were using at the end of the previous round, while Ames High is making adjustments, changing to characters that they have not yet used against Waukee Northwest.
And then I get folded out talking.
I mean,
What are they at? They're probably going to go Orisa on defense.
Most likely.
We had Spear Fire Arista on the Tracer, we've got Page wrong.
He's not wrong.
Dude, I got hard to
I mean, all of his cooldowns are automatically going to be used on me, so it doesn't really matter. It's all
True. Never mind.
As the fight begins, Work finds an early kill on Kale, the support for Waukee, but quickly gets taken out in his turn by Payne, the Bastion for Waukee. Ames High is playing very aggressively, quickly pushing onto the point and diving into the formation for Waukee, trying to find openings.
I know, I'm trying to back up.
Hard dive. Sure.
Your hand good? Because I have to focus on tank.
Ames High is making progress, but is quickly losing players due to the highly aggressive playstyle, as the payload has now reached a harder point for them to contest, being further away from their spawn.
We don't know where this is.
I keep hearing on wall right left side.
Ames High is pushing forward, attempting to find any openings they can.
They're just playing so close together. Maybe don't get a little bit.
Yeah, honestly. I'm so dead,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, you just.
Parker, the Doomfist for Ames High, falls early, followed by 2 of his teammates as Waukee Northwest capitalizes on the early fall.
backfield.
Ames High has changed up their style as Sinstiz, the Kiri, falls early to an ultimate from Pain the Bastion.
I wouldn't play that aggressively.
My Susan didn't come out.
Right, damn.
We wait for Colin. We have to.
Yeah, I'm back already. It's fine.
Ames High is playing carefully, no longer playing as aggressively due to how quickly they got shut down by Waukee Northwest,
Older one.
but slowly making progress nonetheless.
I'm gonna get ripped by Bastion for him, bro.
Waukee Northwest uses 2 of their ults, pushing forward into Ames High's team, taking out several of their key members.
They're just so impressive. Like, everything we try just gets shut down. We have to get 2 minutes. We have 3 ults, yeah. I said we use Juno a lot, honestly. Alright. I'm popping up. Can I,
Nice round.
Ames High uses one of their ults as they push forward, allowing them to take an early KO on Static Cape, Waukee Northwest tank, as Pain the Bastion falls as well.
No, we have 2 cards.
Listening for Hydra.
Let's be careful.
Just focus high guard, Parker. Just look high guard. High guard.
Waukee Northwest is pushing back very quickly, trying to prevent them from reaching even a single checkpoint.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, can I TP? Wasn't let me TP, dude. Okay.
Waukee Northwest takes 2 teammates falling very quickly, but are able to find kills on all of Ames High's team members, allowing them to take the round.
I don't know, they're just like super impressive. It looks. I don't know. Do we throw?
This round will be similar to what we saw in the second round, but in this match, we'll be seeing both teams trying to push the same objective, with it getting easier to push through territory that's already been claimed.
Try to just hard focus, damage boost on the hard throw, try to keep everybody else up.
Let's see.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
That was probably.
Like that.
Ames High is playing aggressively, trying to find opportunities, as Kale, the May for Waukee Northwest, falls at the same time as Lillipuff's Mercy.
That's fine, that's fine. Yeah. What the? I downed on two there.
Waukee Northwest is pushing forward, taking advantage of Work, the tank Junker Queen on Ames High falling, as his team makes sure that, as Waukee Northwest team makes sure that the push continues moving forward.
I'm a worm. Good. No, I'm not. Never mind. I guess Jacob stopped healing me.
I had to go there targeting me, man.
Just go Reaper it up.
Okay.
Waukee Northwest looks like they're going to be reaching the first checkpoint. Not adding any time to the clock, but granting them a forward spawn, which will let them get back to reinforce their teammates more quickly if they fall.
I'm just kind of hard focused. Back of that room, we're also
Ames High is playing quickly, making Waukee uses an ult, finding an opportunity to rip apart Ames High's team, forcing them to team wipe.
Go by Ram.
Round one.
Waukee Northwest is using their ults, trying to finish off the round quickly, and it looks like this is going to be the end of the round as Ames High has gotten team wiped.
What the hell is that? Zero thing is wild. But he lives inside the server. He's inside the server. Wow, this kid. Bro. Bombs and